UFC 326, trash. Charles Oliveira came out there and held Max Holloway down the whole time.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Charles Oliveira, you are a piece of shit. Inside the cage, not out. Outside the cage, you're a good guy. But after what you pulled, UFC, man, you guys are fucking us, man. UFC 326 was a trash card. And we're not talking about what was put together. We are talking about the outcome. Co-main event, those two boys gassed out in the second round.
For the winner, by unanimous decision, Kyle the Natural.
If you middleweights think that you're going to be any type of threat, you guys better get your cardio up, man. That was a horrible performance from both of them. But let's just talk about the main event. Sitting there, watching the BMF title on the line. Baddest motherfucker online. What we got out of that was the boringest motherfucker.
Emotional, damn it.
That's what we got. Charles Oliveira. You went in there and said,
I heard that, but this is these are two guys that just love the game. We're very passionate about what's going on there. These are two great guys fighting each other. Just maybe they didn't want to see that kind of fight, but we wanted to be there. The most important thing, we got that belt. We're taking it home.
His translator, so funny because anytime I see Charles Oliveira and I just hear his translator talking for him, I just literally think that's his voice. That's his voice. You know, it just matches him perfectly. My boy went out there, put a horrible performance on. It was a good performance, actually. It was a great performance. Now, let me break this down. Why it was horrible? Because of what was on the line, guys. Max Holloway, I don't know what you trained for. You sitting up there on the ground acting like Alex Volkanovski when Islam was fighting him, doing all these facial expressions on the ground like you're going to make some difference in the next round. You didn't.
Perhaps understanding that he is going to make it through this round and realize a second.
Horrible. Little eyebrows going up, man. That shit thick as fuck. Looking like a little Italian mobster on the fucking ground.
This, the day of my daughter's wedding.
Man. But, I'm not mad at Max. Max Holloway, you said you were going to be probably trying to submit him.
That would be pretty BMF, right? That'd be pretty BMF to go get it, submit the submission artist. That would be amazing, but
your ground game is horrible. Max Holloway is just a striker. That's what he's showing us. That's what he's showing us. And you know what? He looks great at his weight. At 155, Max Holloway looks great. You know, I actually feel like Ilia and Max Holloway should, go back at it. When Max Holloway fought Ilia, he was making that bad weight cut. The brain, man, it fucks up your brain. Taking shots from Ilia. After that weight cut, of course. Now, 155, I think it would be a little bit different. If Ilia ever fought you again, why not just wrestle you? Why not just wrestle you? Because you don't have no defense. But you know what? I'm not mad at Max. At least it wasn't a real title on the line, guys. That's what we've got to look at. I mean, this to me was just stalling us for the other cards. What the problem is, though, is Charles Oliveira, you going up after in the press conference talking about, oh, our game plan was to go in there and win it, and that's what we did. Wait a minute. So don't go in there and just strike with them. No, we're going to go in there and have a game plan and do our game plan, and no matter what, stick to our game plan. Even if the people are booing us, hey, man, I'm getting this title.
What are you doing? But the main thing is I did not want to make mistakes. I wanted to be where I am, or I was. So I know being smart all the way was the best way.
Why you didn't do that when you fought Ilia, my boy? Why you didn't do that then? You wanted to then be the BMF when you fought Ilia, when you should have did everything you did with Max to Ilia, and that was for a real title. But you're going to take the BMF? I mean, maybe he got knocked out so good, guys, that it gave him sense on how to have a game plan and then go by your game plan and executing your game plan. I think Ilia knocked him into some sense.
God bless me to the ability to actually go and put it into practice and be able to come out with this win doing what we set out to do.
Because either way, whoever won this fight The BMF fight that just happened at UFC 326. I looked at it like this. Whoever won that fight is going to get or should get the rematch with Ilia. Well, Charles, and see, this is the bad part about Charles, guys. I don't know if you guys ever peep Charles. Charles Oliveira has this run. He always does this. He'll start doing good. He'll start fighting good, beating people, mixing it up. Then guess what happens? He has that one fight that then it backtracks him. By the time, to me, he gets that rematch with Ilia, he's going to have that off night. He always does it. He always has these off nights at the wrong time. But that's what it is, guys. What do you think? Am I tripping? Drop it in the comments. UFC 326. Horrible outcome. Horrible outcome. There was some good fights earlier in there. I don't know. It just seemed like a boring night.
Overrated as f***, in my opinion. I mean, and you know what though? That's typically how the bullshit goes. You feel me?
UFC fucked us. And I'm not talking about the UFC. I'm talking about the fighters, guys. They're a part of the UFC. It's a company. Drop it in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit the little bell so you can see the latest.